And welcome back to the Content Show. I'm here now with Kep Bruinsma, who's the head of production. Have I got that right, for Media Monks?
Yeah, correct. I'm actually the head of film production in APAC for Media Monks. Yes.
Oh, fantastic! Well, you've got a cool job and working for a very cool agency as well. So good on you. What I wanted to talk to you about today was this. You guys did a safe shoot. Like a social distanced shoot before we all went into this circuit breaker. And it occurred to me, when we get out of this, when we slowly, incrementally move away from this, we're all going to be doing these shoots like this. So I was hoping you might just give us some tips and tricks on, what we're going to need to think about as, as production agencies.
Yeah, we actually did a couple of safe shoots already. It starts a little bit with checking what kind of shoot we have. Most of the time, it is a shoot. If it is a shoot that can be done with, for instance, 5 people, then we look at a safe shoot in a studio. And we can do those kind of shoots in, for instance, Europe, where the COVID-19 rules are not that strict. People can still work in small groups. And if it's a bigger shoot, then we check if we can shoot it in different countries, for instance, in China or in South Korea or in Taiwan. But yeah, for every shoot that we do, we follow our safe shoot guidelines that we have set up. And that basically means that before we start each shoot, we have a pre-shoot health assessment with all the crew members. It's not the case that we actually ask a doctor to check the crew, but we just check with the crew itself if they don't have any of the symptoms. So we make sure that the crew is healthy. And then during the shoot itself, we follow a list of rules, which basically means that our producer makes sure that he has a list of items on shoot, like gloves, masks, garbage bags. But there are also a set of rules which we print out and we make sure that are visible all around the shoot. And we have a sort of a safe shoot ambassador that makes sure that the crew follows these rules. So what are these rules? These are in theory very basic rules. Make sure that you have 1.5 meter distance. We make sure that there are movement restrictions. It means that we will tell everyone where you can go and where on the set you can't go. For instance, a stylist doesn't have to be in the vicinity of the camera. So we make sure that he knows that and he doesn't go into the vicinity of the camera.
That's going to make it wonderfully peaceful for the director, isn't it?
Yeah, well, and another thing, the director is most of the time not on shoot itself. So we make sure that the people who are on shoot, if we indeed shoot in, for instance, Europe, in our safe shoot studio in Amsterdam, we make sure that there are only people on set who actually have to contribute physically there. So, for instance, a gaffer, a DOP, a stylist, and a producer. But the director, he doesn't need to be there. So he will dial in via our remote shoot dashboard. Client doesn't have to be there. Creators don't have to be there. So these people are all located somewhere else and they follow the shoot remotely.
Oh, wonderful. So you created your own sort of video conferencing tool to manage the thing.
Yeah, it's sort of it's actually a whole dashboard. So it consists out of 3 sections. So on the first section, we have the live stream section, which is of course very important. We have one live stream that is connected to the director's monitor. So you can basically see what the camera is pointing at and what it's filming. Then next to that, we have another live stream, which is connected to the VTR, the video assist. So clients or creatives or the agency can request previous takes on that stream. And it doesn't interfere with the main stream. So it doesn't take up any additional time. And then most of the time, we also have more for fun, but those are like CCTVs, like webcams on set. And depending on how big the shoot is, we have 1 or 2 or 3. So the client really feels like they're on set. They're actually seeing more of the shoot than they would usually do, actually.
Wonderful. Well, Kep, thanks so much for talking to us about it. It's really insightful, and I mean, it's not as fun as everyone being in the same room, I suppose, but it's an interesting world we're moving into, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon, not for the next year at least.
No, true. Yeah, I also think that these rules, we need to take these rules into account also next year while we shoot. And the same thing goes for this whole remote shooting. It's going to be something that is going to happen a lot more, because now we're slowly getting used to it. Clients are slowly getting used to it. So yeah, why not do a shoot in another country where it's a little bit cheaper to produce, and you can follow the whole shoot from your living room.
Wonderful, wonderful. Right, thank you very much, and have a great day.
Same to you.
Cheers. Bye-bye.